Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Cole.
And I'm Jay.
And welcome to our channel, Cole J. Today we are going to be out exploring one of our favorite creeks in Conway, Arkansas, which is our hometown. Out here we expect to find all sorts of different kinds of snakes and turtles, frogs, fish, you name it. Anything could be out here, and every day it's a different adventure. So we're excited to go out together and see what we can uncover on this beautiful, hot, sunny day.
So hot.
It's super hot out here. It's an actual steamer. But we're thrilled to have y'all join along with us, and stay tuned and we'll hopefully find something really awesome to show y'all.
Let's go.
You ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Alright, so we're out here at the creek and we just spotted a big spiny softshell turtle. We saw that mud getting kicked up right there, and now we're gonna try to get our hands on it so we can show you what it looks like. It's really big and he's gonna go crazy whenever I grab him, but wish me luck. Oh, he's big.
Don't fall. You got him? Oh my gosh, that is a big one. Wow. Yeah.
And they have giant long necks. Look at him, he's trying to get me with his head. He can reach his neck all the way to the back of his shell. Look at that. Woo. You gotta keep your eyes on these suckers here. They call them spiny soft shells. You can see the spines. Oh gosh. You gotta hold them down here on the back of them so they can't get you. See out on the back of their carapace right there? You got the spikes. I mean, this sucker, bigger than a dinner plate for sure. A couple of them. See how far he can stick his neck out? Now, these are pretty common out here too. But, I mean, they don't see them this big very often. They'll get down and they'll bury down that mud. And I think that, whoa, look at that. Whenever they're sitting there, they'll kind of have their heads out. If they see a fish, they might jump up and grab it, but mainly they're just sitting there just taking it easy and resting. That neck is crazy. I mean, it's something fierce. Look at his nose. They'll stick that nose out of the water and get a breath of air. So they can lay down on the bottom, they can stick their neck up and stick their nose up and get a breath without having to move. That's nuts. You don't want them to bite you.
Pretty good size.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, that may be the biggest one I've seen.
Okay, so we're gonna put him back, I guess. He'll probably swim off. He'll be more than happy to be released. Look how big his neck is. Let's get him down right here. Give him a little water. Oh man, look at that. Okay, he's gonna go.
Okay, buddy. See you later. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Got him? Got him.
Woo. Oh, we got me. Oh, we got me.
Too? Oh, dang.
Woo. Chill out. Chill out.
Ooh, on the arm.
Chill out. Okay, this one's bit me like 5 times. Chill. Easy.
Hold him up a little bit. There you go. Oh, he's awesome. Another feisty booger. We don't have to spend as much time with this one. We just wanted to get him out and show him to you. It's another plain belly. And see, you can see the color on his back right there pretty good too. It's just kind of gray with a little bit of brown circling, a little blotching. These guys have yellow cheeks, I forgot to mention. They have really yellow cheeks. So they see they're flattening their head out, you'll see that really yellow cheek. Just as dialed in on these dudes. Yeah, you go on ahead and put him back.
See
We'll see you
ya.
later. Slide him over here. One last look. One last strike. Right here.
Strike the camera.
All right, you can let him go.
Woo!
He gone.
Okay.
Get right here. It's really cool. And I need to set this camera up where it's like honest. I can adjust the light. What's going on, Jay?
Okay, that one got me a few more times than I wanted him to. He tore my hand up.
Holy smokes.
It looks worse than it actually is, though. It really does not hurt that bad.
But I usually tell people whenever they ask if you get bit or if I get bit, we're always like, yeah, we get bit every now and then. I don't feel like I get bit as much as you do.
I always tell people I would much rather get bit by a snake than a mosquito. I hate mosquitoes. They hurt. Snake bites don't really hurt that bad.
Yeah, you get that
They
dengue.
but mosquitoes don't make you bleed this bad.
Except when you smash them on your arm.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you have somebody else's blood on your arm.
yeah, that's just gross.
Okay, onward. I guess another one.
Whew.
Good job, Jay.
Dang. Want some of that?
Oh, I got that.
That's like how a mosquito works. It was a fish that jumped. Oh, I heard something. Snake. Water moccasin.
Okay, let me do that one.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, we got him. This is the infamous water moccasin, or cottonmouth, or cottonmouth water moccasin, or cottonmouth water rattler, whatever you want to call it. We have it right here in my hands. The scientific name of this snake is Agkistrodon piscivorus. If we're wanting to get the exact snake species, this is the western cottonmouth, or western water moccasin. And we got it in this little creek that we ended up walking up. We had a good feeling about it. We walked all the way down the main channel of Tucker Creek and we weren't really finding anything. We got in here, it's shaded, and there's just been all sorts of snakes and turtles and everything in here. This guy was sitting coiled up on a bank over here, and it had some grass, and he was just, perfect setting. And as you saw, we got a stick. I didn't have a snake hook. I'd rather have a snake hook because it's way easier, less stressful. You're not jerking the snake around hardly at all. But when you don't have a snake hook and you need to get this snake, stick will do. You just need one with a little more branches. But this guy is absolutely stunning. It's a water moccasin to the T as far as coloration. On the back, you see the dark and light kind of colored bands. I dipped them in the water so you can kind of get a good look at the bands. That's pretty typical. They can be a little darker, but they're always banded. As far as I know, they're always banded. They just might be really dark, you might not be able to see the banding, or they might be really light, and you'll be able to really see the banding. When they're juveniles, their tail, I don't know if you can see the tail, it'll be super bright chartreuse. It's kind of like a lure, so if a predator sees them, they'll go after that little chartreuse tail, and instead of going for the head or vital area of the snake. This guy is definitely out of the juvenile stage and grown. You can kind of see his mouth. I have him in a classic snake hold where you have your middle finger and thumb kind of squeezed up against the neck, and then your index finger on top of the head. Right now I'm in a lot less danger than you might think based on the hold. I'm pretty comfortable holding this snake right now. It's a lot better than I was in my younger days catching water moccasins. I remember catching my first one and shaking like a leaf, and I was like, I'm about to drop this sucker because I'm just shaking. But it's a little bit less scary now, especially the smaller ones. They're a little bit bigger, it's a little bit more adrenaline pumping, you get a little bit more excited, but this wasn't too bad. But he definitely has his fangs pinned and ready, and he's locked and loaded. He's hot. If I was to take a bite from it, it wouldn't be great. I would not be excited about walking back to the car and having to get a little bit of treatment. Their venom is hemotoxic, so it's not like a rattlesnake. Rattlesnakes have neurotoxic venom. It attacks your central nervous system, and these guys attack your bloodstream, and you might get some clotting, and you might get your heart rate to go up a little bit. But I mean, it's not to be taken lightly, but it's not going to be nearly as bad as getting bit by a rattlesnake. I don't ever intend to get bit by one of these guys, but you know, they say you play with snakes, you'll get bit. I just haven't had my day yet, and hopefully I won't have my day. But a key identifying feature on this guy that can help you out if you're out and about and looking at these snakes, or you happen upon one. It's true that these guys have the broad head that looks arrow-shaped, and it stays like that the whole time. They don't flatten it out, they don't recess it, make it round, it stays arrow-shaped. They have their venom glands and venom pockets back there. Keeps it broad. As to where, like with our water snakes, they'll have a round head and they'll flatten it out and look as big and aggressive as they can whenever they're attacked or threatened by a human or whatever the situation may be. Water moccasins have a little white cheek, a little white band. You can see that. It's on the cheek. It's underneath the eye. It's like a lip. It's like we'll say lip instead of cheek. It's a little white lip. And it's always pretty prominent and distinguishable whenever you see a snake sitting there coiled up. These guys also have elliptical pupils, like we mentioned earlier. We're not be able to really see the pupils right now based on the hole this guy's cheek puffed up, but they're elliptical like a cat and not round. So if you want to get close enough and see the pupil when you're out and about, and you feel more than welcome to, but you're getting pretty close to a snake to see that pupil, so it's up to you. But this guy's about 2 foot long, stocky, and it's an awesome snake, and we're gonna release it right here and hopefully not get bit. We're gonna do the classic little snake toss. It's whenever you just give it a little light toss back into the water. It won't harm the snake and he'll be happy to be on his way. So let's go for it. We're gonna go for the release, and then we're gonna get out of here and head back home. Maybe stop to see something along the way, maybe get some food, I don't know, but it's been a really successful trip. It didn't look like it was gonna be that good at first, but now we're rocking. So here we go. We're gonna let the snake go with a little snake toss. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
He's ready to go. Look at him.
Okay, here we go. Can't see him.
Go up in there. Go up in there. He's underneath the tree.
Oh, I see him. I see him.
Go that way. Go that way.
I can't see him.
Go up in there.
He's not in there.
Yeah, he is.
I really don't think he's in there. Oh, there he is.
He's in there.
Oh, I see him.
See?
Wait, isn't that him right there? Maybe not.
Yeah.
There he is.
Go get him. Get him. Reach in there. Reach underneath that crack.
Oh,
That's a plain belly.
that's a plain belly.
That was crazy. And he is. Let's see that hand.
Oh, guys.
That's a wreck. Oh my goodness.
Oops.
Let's see that finger.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, that there. What a cluster.
That was we had to chase this guy.
Here you go, get your hat back.
Oh, my wet hat. Oh, thanks, Cole. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Wow. That's a big one.
I thought it was a diamondback at first.
I did too.
But it's another plain bellied.
It's another plain belly.
And I grabbed him right in the mouth.
Jessica's goal was to not get bit, and she's sitting there sticking her finger in dude's mouth. Wow. Okay, so that's a plain belly water snake. That's a good one. That's a really good size.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one. Plain bellies, you can call them a plain belly because of their.
You have water on the ones.
That's good. They have a very uniform, creamy, buttery yellow colored belly. They can be more yellow, they can be more buttery colored, white colored. But you call them plain belly because they don't have any marks on their belly. And it's a good way you can identify this snake from other water snakes, as well as identify them from water moccasins. So if you see a snake like this and you're like, man, that's gotta be a water moccasin. It gotta be. He's all mean, he's all puffed up, got the head all broad and arrow shaped, he's striking. Like, nuh-uh. It's got a creamy plain colored belly. It's a plain belly. Water moccasins don't have that. You got those classic. Woo!
See, buddy.
Classic. Oh, he's ticked now. He ain't got that good. Ain't got that good hand on him now. There he is. Got them sweet yellow cheeks. Got the round pupils. And he's just testing us right now. He's tasting us. Trying to see what we're all about. He's like, I'm held. I don't really like this. I'd rather you put me back down. See your finger. That's Jessica's finger. She stuck in the snake's mouth and she caught it.
I don't know how that happened.
But you got him. We almost lost him. Yeah, it's a really nice plain belly water snake. It's a really, that's a
good size.
very beautiful one.
Very pretty.
Like that one's, I call this one a plain belly water snake to the T. This is an Erodia erythrogaster flabbergaster. You like that? You like that scientific name? Mm-hmm. Not a water moccasin, but a plain belly water snake. Extremely common in these ditches and creeks and all across the southeast. And Jessica went all in for that one. She was not letting that one get away.
I did not want him to get away.
All right, we're gonna send him off. He's like, yeah, I'm cute. Now let go of me. That's how we do it. You look great.
Thanks for putting my wet hat on my head.
And he's gone somewhere. I don't know where he's at, but he is gone.
Flower.
Good job, Jay.
Good job, Cole.
And we are almost back out of this creek. Oh man, the car is a wreck and it's hot. That's just what I need though, is to sit down after an exhilarating day of herping in the creek. We did good.
We did do good.
We caught a soft shell. We caught a musk turtle. Woo. Caught a red-eared slider. Caught some plain belly water snakes and caught a water moccasin.
You caught that.
Cottonmouth water rattler. What they call them in Alabama. That's what I heard on a comment on your video. Cottonmouthed water rattler. Oh man.
Uh-oh, Cole.
What?
I think we have a flat.
You think we have a flat?
I think we have a flat.
You have a flat?
We definitely have a flat. We definitely have a flat.
Really?
Really.
Mother chicken.
Oh my gosh.
Why does this stuff happen? We were gonna get an icy, now we have to deal with a flat tire.
No. Oh my gosh.
Is that the tire I fixed the other day?
Yeah, like it is so flat. We can't drive it.
Dang it, let's go look at it. It's all right. Well, that was on. Let's see this flat tire she's talking about. Yep.
Definitely a flat.
That's definitely a flat tire.
No.
You ain't got no air pump or nothing.
No.
Oh man. I bet you have a popped tire. Has it been leaking air? Because I filled it all the way up, didn't I? There's that tire, right? Hmm. Well, shoot fire.
Okay. Let's change it.
Change it.
Yeah, I have a spare.
All right. It took a little bit of hot mustard sauce. I got it from the grounds. The ground's super hot. Mustard's in here. We got the tire off. That little thing, I think it's missing a part. I don't know if it is or not. That sucker was hard to crank. I had a hard time because it's hot and I can't put my knees down. It's hot. It looked like I peed my pants. Got water all over my crotch from waiting.
From being in the creek.
From being in the creek. No, I got upset and I peed my pants while I was doing this. Joke's on you. And now we're gonna pop this tire on. We're gonna line it up. Hopefully we can get it on.
Oh, it's a lot easier going down, isn't it?
Oh, it's awesome going down. It ain't supposed to be hard to go up either. It's... I'm weak from all the snake catching. I'm kind of weak.
You're thirsty?
Thirsty, hot and bothered. Anybody know what this thing's for? I don't know what that's for.
Oh, look at that.
That thing is slick looking.
My hero.
Hey, I can do all things. You're a woman of your word, and I like that.
Oh, that's cold.
Got a Dr. Pepper slushy.
I got a brain freeze.
It's what we needed after a tire change.
I've already started.
And snake hunting. I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling great. You can't see her, but we scored the neighbor's dog for this outro. We're back home on our dock on the shores of Lake Conway. Say hi to Bella, everybody. Bella just had puppies, 8 of them. 8 big old puppies.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart. We had a crazy day on the creek today. Caught a water moccasin. How exciting is that? Caught a big turtle. Caught some other water snakes. Jessica got bit like 10 times. It was awesome. If you enjoyed our video today, we'd love for you to give us a big thumbs up. You can subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, so you can know whenever we're posting. Keep up with us. You can follow our social medias at J Harkin and Cole Harkin. It'd be awesome if you would keep up with us that way. And drop a comment. What do you want us to do next? You want us to catch some big fish? You want us to try to find an even crazier snake? Turtle? More dog videos? Woo! Someone got shot. That's what it's like living out here on the lake. You can shoot your gun, do whatever you want to. We had a great time today shooting this video. And like we said before, subscribe, show your friends, like the video, drop us a comment. We want to hear what y'all guys are saying about us and what y'all want to see. Y'all take it easy. We're gonna send Bella back home. She's ready to go back home and go be with her puppies.
Go be with your puppies.
She's gone. She smells bad too. She's been out adventuring. Anything else, Jay?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
We'll see you on the next episode.
See you on the next episode.